Hey guys, S2F Gaming here, and welcome back to ARK, the Farewell Tour. Today's episode is going to be a utility taming episode, and if you guys don't know what utility dinos are, they are dinos that specialize in gathering certain resources like wood, thatch, stone, metal, crystal, what have you. Now, there's a ton of utility dinos, but there are three specifically that are my go-tos, and that's what we're going to be getting today. So, we're going to be getting ourselves a Mammoth, which specializes in the wood and thatch department, a doedicurus, which specializes in the stone department, and finally, we're going to get ourselves an Anky, and that is going to specialize in the metal department. It also kind of specializes in crystal, if I'm not mistaken, but mainly, specifically metal. Now, I know there's a ton of different utility dinos and everything, but these are my big three. During the series, we will gather the others, but for right now, I want to get my three favorites in the form of the Mammoth, the doedicurus, and the Anky. So guys, let's get started. And to start off our search, we are here again at the mosh pit because there's just a ton of different dinos that you can find here, and we should have a pretty good shot in finding ourselves an Anky or two. And we have an Anky already, and oh, I thought that said 145, not 45. But yeah, just because the fact that everything respawns so quickly here once you kill it. There's a third Anky, by the way, so there's a chance we might end up getting a good one. You can find doedicuruses up here. You can even find other dinos, too, that we might want to tame, like a saber, because we did get one in the previous episode, but we do need a second one to start the breeding process with that, too. But what's great about the mosh pit is it's kind of just like a hodgepodge of just not every, but a lot of different dinos you can find here. And speaking of which, nope. Too bad sabers. That's okay, though. Let's head back over and check out those Ankys to start with. So we have a 15... we have a 45 and a 50. Alright, sounds good. Well, this group didn't work, but eventually, we'll definitely be able to find one here. It's only a matter of time. So, we take out the duds, we hopefully find some good ones, and what's nice about this area, too, is you can also find doedicuruses up here. So, we're kind of killing two birds with one stone, essentially. So, like I said, it's just a matter of basically killing the duds, waiting for a good one to spawn on in, and then we go from there, guys. So guys, I was having a hard time finding the utility tames over on the island. I ended up finding just a ton of low-level ones, and we're really looking for high-level utility tames. So, well, I came over to Ragnarok, and I don't really see the harm in doing that because we're not looking for X variants, we're not looking for aberrant variants, we're just looking for the vanilla dinos. And also, too, let's be honest, we all know the custom maps, including Ragnarok, you tend to find higher level dinos quicker. The spawns tend to favor those higher levels, so I didn't really see the harm in popping on over here. Now, so far, I am going to show a little clip of it. But basically, we ended up getting another red drop, and it ended up having a Megalodon saddle in it, which is pretty good, 63.5 armor, and a blueprint for a Therizino saddle, 68.5. That's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Now, of course, I would love to have a little bit more armor on there, but it is a blueprint, and honestly, it's the first loot drop that we've gotten and everything. So I'm definitely not complaining, I promise, guys. But as you guys know, as you guys may not know, I'm a bit of a loot goblin, so of course, being over here, I'm gonna be grabbing some loot. We all know I'm gonna be doing that, so just deal with it, guys, basically. But I gotta say, I love this map. It's just such a nostalgic effect with this map. It looks absolutely gorgeous. It's one of those maps that, like, still, even with time, has done really, really well. Like, unlike some maps like the center. But, I don't know what it is about the center, though. So many people love the center, and it's probably the same thing, that nostalgic effect, honestly. But comparing the two between Ragnarok and the center, and Ragnarok obviously came out a little bit later, but you guys can't tell me that Ragnarok isn't, like, 100 times better in dinos, in just the way that the map looks, in the way that Carnos just come up and attack you. That actually scared the crap out of me. Oh my god. But anyways, enough ranting with me. I love being on Ragnarok. Hopefully you guys like Ragnarok, because, well, the rest of the episode, we're pretty much on Ragnarok. So sit back, enjoy, let's find ourselves some utility tames. Alright, let's grab this yellow drop, see if we have any low. Why can't I get this? Is it really because that's in the ground? Come on, really? Ugh. This pains me that I can't get this loot drop. Oh, we're gonna have to move on from it. Hopefully it wasn't that good. It doesn't have a ring around it, so it is what it is. I've always wondered this. I think I know the answer to it, but you guys can confirm this in the comments below. Ring drops just give you a second roll or a second chance of getting high-level stuff. You usually end up getting double the resources in it, too, if I'm not mistaken. So, and yes, ones with rings around it, it seems like you do get better loot, but I don't think that's actually the way it's naturally set up. I could be wrong, though. You guys can let me know in the comments below how the ring system works here. But we're going to start over... We're going to start basically by heading over here, which is the Herbivore Island, essentially, of Ragnarok. And you can find some pretty decent creatures here. The event is still actually going. It actually turns out that they've extended the... not the January event, the winter event until January 9th. Now, on the other maps, I've already done it on Genesis 2, and I've already done it on the island. I've actually already done wipes, and interestingly, I'm not finding any color dinos spawning in. Now, over here on Ragnarok, they're still spawning because I haven't technically turned off the event yet. I haven't done a dino wipe, so we're going to keep it for this episode, because it'd be kind of cool to come across, like, a really, really cool-looking one and everything. There are certain dinos that just look amazing with the colors, including the Anky and the doedicurus. The Mammoth, not so much. I just don't think any crazy colors on the Mammoth look really good, but, like, I'm okay getting just a normal Mammoth. It's not the end of the world. But we're going to see what we can come across and everything. I do want to check out the tech creatures. I'd say 168. No, it said 24. Not even close. But anyways, so yeah, it seems like Herbivore Island was a bit of a bust. I was kind of hoping that I was just going to be able to find, like, a ton of them here, because usually you do. But maybe not today. So, I'm going to keep the searching going and everything. I think we may head over to the desert region, because I feel like you can find both Ankys and doedicuruses in that region. I have also brought over the Argent. I brought over just an arsenal of creatures. We have ourselves the Sabertooth, because if we can come across a male, we're going to tame it, because might as well get the Sabertooth breeding going and everything. I've also brought over the Equus, which I have in fact named Oreo. Yeah, again, kind of going that whole nostalgic line and everything. I can't remember who recommended it, but somebody did say Oreo, and I think I said it in the previous live stream too, that I was like, you know, I kind of feel like we have to, even though it doesn't necessarily look like an Oreo because it's got a little blue on it, but it is black and white too, so I guess you could say it's an Oreo with frosting. I don't know. Maybe Cupcake would have been another name, kind of like a black and white cupcake with a little bit of blue frosting or something. I don't know, but anyways, I guess I'm hungry right now because all I'm talking about is food, but, what else we got here? I also brought over the Deinonychus and obviously the Argent too. The Argent's going to be able to help us if we do find a dino that we want that's in a dangerous spot. We basically just pick it on up and bring it on over to a safer stop, basically. But I'm wondering if it's because I haven't been over in this region for Ragnarok yet. Also, Ragnarok's such a big map. It's understandable that there's going to be a lot of spots that there's just like nothing available. Period. But, yeah, I'm not really spotting too much. If you want to come over to this spot tends to have Thylas. We're not looking for Thylas right now, but just so you guys know, essentially we're, like, right here on the map, all the way down at the bottom left-hand corner. You can pretty much find Thylas, and I believe this is Jerboa Island, isn't it? This is called Jerboa Island because, pretty simply, if we drop on down, traditionally, now of course, like I said, we're just spawning in this area now, essentially, because we haven't visited it anymore. But, once this area is all hopping, yeah, like you can see, Jerboas and everything. We'll go down memory lane a bit. When I was first creating the servers and stuff, and the, if any of the mods are watching this or anything, they'll remember these days. When we originally decided to do a server and stuff, originally it was supposed to be just Ragnarok, and I was trying to get all the creatures to work on the map, right? So, because let's be honest, Ragnarok is such a big area, you can kind of divide the dinos. You can take almost every dino in the game and naturally put them in a spot that would make sense. And that was kind of the gist. That's what I wanted to do. So I ended up changing Jerboa Island to just literally all the shoulder pets. So it ended up having the Shinehorn. It ended up having the... Ooh, there's a doedicurus down there. It ended up having the Shinehorn, the Featherlight. It had all the aberrant ones. I don't think I did the otter, because I kept the otter specifically to the rivers, but I also added the X-otter, I think, to the rivers, but I added them only to, like, the snowy area rivers and stuff. Yeah, it got really deep, and it got really, really, like, specific on where certain dinos and stuff were, but, yeah, so Jerboa Island ended up just being, like, Shoulder Pet Island, essentially. Now, this was before Lost Island, so there was no Sinomacrops at the time. There was no Fjordur, so there wasn't any Fjordhawks either. But, yeah, that was the gist, and it was an absolute... Oh, I was wondering... I thought we were getting, like, a sandstorm or something for a second. I don't even know if you get sandstorms here on, Ragnarok. Okay, I'm waiting for that second doedicurus to come on over. Oh, I thought that was a 150 direwolf. No, 25 and 25. That stinks. Okay, moving on. But the good news is, as you guys can see, we are already spotting some utility tames, which is really, really good. But, yeah, it ended up being one of those tall orders that just... It almost became impossible to try to figure out. We had spawning issues. I tried to make sure that the map just had a lot of dinos on it, so I doubled the spawn count, and that was a huge mistake. We ended up at one point having, out in the swamp area, there ended up being, like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know if we have the picture still or anything. I'll see if I can pull it, if I can get one of the mods to send me that picture if we still have it, but I want to say it was upwards of about 20 to 30 Spinos literally just sitting in the water in the same spot. Like, it ended up lagging the server. People were, like, we were getting knocked off and everything just because of the amount of dinos. Yeah, it was, like, my first attempt to, working the servers and stuff like that. And, of course, it was one of those big projects. You guys know how I go. I usually end up doing these huge... Damn it. These big projects, and unfortunately sometimes they don't fully pan on through, which in this case it didn't, but yeah, overall had an absolute blast trying to get everything to work, but overall it just ended up being so much work and there wasn't really that much progress. So I think at that point we ended up switching it to... I don't remember what we did at that point. There's been so many attempts at, like, getting the servers going, getting everything perfect and everything, but most of the time it just hasn't really panned out. I'll say the most successful, though, was this most recent one, where I ended up just saying, screw it, we'll just get all the servers and kind of go from there. But unfortunately, yeah, sometimes it's one of those things. Good things do come to an end, which include the servers that we're working with right now. They'll be going out, I think, 2 weeks or something from now. But what's nice is, if you guys are watching this and you guys are part of that server, or you were part of that server, I do have single-player transfers open now. So the way that I wanted to do it is, I wanted, if there were people that had dinos that they loved on the server, they can transfer it over to their single-player at this point, basically. So you're not losing the dino when the servers do go down. But for direction on exactly how to do that, check the Discord. I put kind of directions on what the differences with transfers are now and everything like that. So just head on over there before you do anything, because there are specific rules that you need to do in order to make sure your dinos don't, like, show up on your single player as level, like, 1. But anyways, let's get back to this. We haven't really seen much. Again, I've been doing a lot of talking too, not thoroughly looking around here as much as I would like. So guys, let me do a little bit of searching. I will bring you guys back once we find ourselves a doedicurus, Anky, whichever one comes first. We don't get mammoths out here, which is why I didn't mention that, but yeah, we got to get the process going here. Let's get the ball rolling. Let's find ourselves a high-level Anky or doedicurus, and let's get the taming started. And the funny part is... Yeah. Yeah, I think we may start off the utility episode by getting ourselves a non-utility dino. How many cryos do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? We're going to hold off on those because I do genuinely want to get all 3. And if we can, I would like to get the counterparts too, because I actually want to try to breed them possibly. But yeah, we got to at least get the utility tames first. We can always come back for the sabers. If I can't find the mates or anything, then we can kind of come back here and look for sabers. But for now, yeah, it's utility tames or bust. Let's put it that way. And speaking of which, the one right here, come on. Close, but not what we're looking for. So let's keep searching. Alright, so we found the mammoth that we're... Oh god, this thing actually could die. What is it fighting? 135 direwolves or something? Oh my god, okay. Come on, kill it. Are you gonna kill it? Come on, you're mate boosted. There we go. You look pretty bloody though, don't you? Yes and no. Alright. I think that's the one we're going to go for, though. That's a 140. We do have a 135 male over here. Oh, God. Oof. Alright, I think we got to take those out. So I have either the Argent or the die... Oh, God. Alright, they're just going to come through and just demolish everything. So you know what? Yeah, let's get some... Oh my god, there's a second set of them. Yeah, let's get the Argent out here. All I'm going to do is basically just pick one up, kill it, and then kind of keep going through. See if I can grab one. That's the problem. Alright, they're going to go after this mammoth. I'm going to see if I can kind of help here. Because this is a 135 male. There we go, that's fine. I can push one or two. Nope. Alright, it is what it is. Let's get in the fight. And yeah, guys, this is getting me very dizzy too, but this is the only way I can take them on. Okay, he doesn't have the boost anymore. Okay, now we're good. There we go. Oh my god. All right, and there's a couple of other wolves over there. Let's see kind of what we're looking at here. 55. 20. 20, and oh god, there's like a whole group of them. Guys, welcome to Ragnarok. Let's see if our 140 is still around. We have a 95. 20. And 140. Okay, cool. The 140 is a bit beat up. But I think we'll be okay. I think we do have to go through first and kill all the other mammoths in order to kind of make this work. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll use the Argent for this. Might as well get a few levels on this thing. I don't know how that didn't affect me. Oh god, there's wolves. Alright, let's kill you first. Let's go straight to that side. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, go, 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 go. Ah, shoot. Oh, I think that's the 140. That's not good. No, that's the 140. Okay, Fluff, just follow me. Oh my god. Alright, Fluff, you can take a little bit of heat. gonna be a 150 Argent, isn't it? $145. Damn. Alright, so there's the problem. Oh, R140's dead. Wow. Okay. Well, that was an absolute shit show. Alright, guys. First utility tame spotted. This is a 140 doedicurus. So, this shouldn't take too long, especially with our really good crossbow. It's just a matter of making sure I don't actually kill the damn thing, or that it balls up. So we're going to take about 10 seconds per shot, just so that torpor can build up. It's currently like 11, yeah, it's 11 in the morning, essentially, and I don't know why this guy looks like this. I'm wondering if the volcano is going to go off soon. But yeah, essentially this is what we're going to do. We're going to wait every couple seconds to shoot, just because I want that torpor to build up, so we don't end up shooting this thing way too much. But that's 3 shots already, so that should be, I don't know, 1,1300 torpor probably built up already? Probably less than that. What am I saying? Probably like 300-400. Yeah, he's still coming after me. Okay. Gonna keep moving around just in case. No, he's still coming. Alright. Wow. Okay. Still coming after me. Interesting. There we go. I actually thought he was going to start hitting fluffs. Alright, he should knock out pretty soon, right? Wait, why are you coming after me again? There you go. Okay. He's not bloody or anything, which is good. I missed. And he's out. Sweet. How much? Oh, wow. He actually didn't take that much health. We could have actually kept going. But checking out the stats here, 3910 in health. That's really good to start out with. 840 in stam. 340 weight to start out with is good, too. And 190 melee. The melee is not the end of the world. It doesn't have to be, like, really, really good or anything. Because, again, all this thing is doing is just utility tame. So its melee is basically how much yield it's going to get, essentially, from the dinos, from the stone, rather, and everything. So it's not that big of a deal. We do have an aloe, though, that we're going to have to deal with, unless the stego can take care of it. It looks like it will. But yeah, that's our first utility tame down, and I'm going to be honest, I think we're going to not bother doing breeding and stuff. I think we're just going to get one of each, because eventually I do want to get a kibble farm set up and everything. So I want to get the highest level possible. Unfortunately, using measure berries and stuff, if we did go for a 145, a 150, we wouldn't get a perfect tame, which is why, again, kind of getting this perpetual motion going of kibble farm and everything, because we are going to need a lot of resources in order to make that happen. So, yeah, a little bit of progression and everything here. You guys can kind of get an idea of how the ball is rolling, if you will. But anyways, we're going to keep that thing there for a while, because it's going to take a while to feed it and everything. So we'll let that guy sit. That thing should be totally fine. This area is really nice. It's kind of similar to the mosh pit on the island, as in there's just a ton of dinos in the area. Not all of them attack each other, and the respawn rate isn't like crazy, but this is just one area to go to where you can just find a ton of different creatures, including the Anky. Sometimes you can find some Ankies over here, which is why I'm looking around. Of course, we have sabers, 50, 20, and 20. Okay, good. I'm glad that they're not like high-level ones. And yes, we did see that 140 saber, but I'm going against getting it right now, only because I want to focus on the utility tames. That's why we're over here specifically. So, let's continue looking. We have that 140 doedicurus kind of hanging out. We're just going to wait a while until it needs some mesoberries. We'll throw out the equus. We'll get a few mesoberries. That's a microraptor, so we're going to go the other way. Oh god, it actually already came after me. Yeah. We're going to go for an Anky here in a bit. Hopefully we can find one fairly soon. But at the same time, it takes a while once these things knock out to actually tame. So we're going to be playing the waiting game regardless. Oh my god. If we don't make that landing, we are in a bad situation, because... yeah, that's a Karka. I got a little too close to this. What level is it, by the way? Level 20, but still. Yeah, if we slid down that mountain, if we did not actually grab that lip, oof, that could have been really bad. Oh god, and it's got bloodlust or whatever, too. Alright, and it looks like we found ourselves some Ankies in the form of... oh, no. That's a female 140. That's a male 145. Hopefully they can take these out. Let's see which one's going to be worthy in joining our crew here. Oh, God, that's a lot. Why is the other Anky not getting involved? Okay, the male took out a raptor. I think that male's gonna die. Well, the good news is they're mate boosted, so, like... I might tame both of them. I know I said... you know what, though? I don't really want to tame the male, because the male I won't get perfect stats with. Yeah, so I think we'll just go for the female. But I want to make sure all this is taken out first. There we go. And we're going to go after the 140. So, let's put Fluffs over here. The problem is that 145 male is going to come after us, so I may just have to go ahead and kill it. Which is such a sin. You know what we can do? Here we go. This is what we're going to do. Argent. Alright, let's make sure we got the male 145. And there we go. Now we should be able to do the 140 no problem. So let's get this started. And it is out. Perfect. Holy crap. Okay, so 140 female. Like I mentioned before, I don't want to go for 145 because we wouldn't get a perfect tame with it. We would end up losing a level, and I know that seems ridiculous, but yeah, I just would rather get it as a perfect tame. And 140 is the... oh my god. Okay. 3,500 in health to start with, 525 stam, 335 in weight, and 205 melee. Like I mentioned with the doedicurus, melee's not that big of a deal. You're focusing on health, and you're focusing on weight. You're focusing on health only in case you get attacked and everything along the way. Weight, obviously, they all get a reduction in their preferred material, basically. So in the Anky's case, it will get a reduction in metal. In the doedicurus, it will get a reduction in stone. And then obviously, and finally, once we get ourselves a mammoth, the reduction will be in wood. But we're going to let this thing hang out here. There is nothing around it. This thing should be totally fine. But yeah, we have a male doedicurus, an Anky, a female Anky. Now we got to go find ourselves a mammoth to complete the trifecta. Alright, so as long as these mammoths survive, we will be getting ourselves a 135 mammoth. Oh god, it is starting to get bloody, though. That's a bit of an issue. That other one has to get involved. The 135 is taking, like, the brunt of the damage here. What level are the direwolves? That's a 130 direwolf. Yeah, I have a feeling we're not going to be able to get this mammoth. Because of how Ooh. Yeah. We could try it. Doesn't hurt to give it a shot, but... yeah, screw it. I mean, there's nothing else around here. Might as well put off a few shots and see if we can get this thing. I'm pretty sure it's this one. No, it's not. No, it's that one. It is going to be mate boosted, which could work out in our favor, but maybe not. I'm just going to keep pelting this thing. I might as well pelt the 15 too while I'm at it, just to get it out of here. That's fine. All right. Oh, this is perfect. Are we going to get the 135? I thought we were going to end up killing it. Wow. Sweet. Yes, of course, I would love a 140, but we couldn't pass this up. A 135 is great. That's fine. But yeah, just like with the other ones, anything higher than 1, I'm going to kill this. Anything higher than 140, we wouldn't get a perfect tame with either. Now it's just a matter of letting all 3 rest, basically, for a really long time. And then we're going to go ahead and feed them all measure berries. I don't want to feed one and then wait for the other and then wait for the other. I'd rather just wait like 35, 40 minutes for all 3 of them for their food to get on down. Wow, we only had 500 food left. Not good in health, but that's fine. I'm not really too concerned with that. 165 melee, not great. 1056 in stam, okay. And 720 weight. The weight's pretty good. Of course, with this guy, just like the others, we're focusing on weight specifically. Health might not be that big of a deal. The other reason why I wanted to get these is we actually have a total of 3 saddles that we've gotten during the Christmas event. We got ourselves an Ascendant Anky saddle, 143 armor. We ended up getting an Ascendant doedicurus saddle. This one was a blueprint. I went ahead and actually made this. This is an 80.5 armor, and then the Mammoth saddle, 149.4. So we have some really good saddles, which is why I wanted to also get some utility tames today. But now, we sit back, we relax, we wait until these guys are ready to be fed, and then, well, we feed them measure berries and wait another 20, 30 minutes, basically. So, once these guys start waking up, I'll see you guys then, and we can check out the stats. And it is ours. Okay, 209 doedicurus. Let's just get this thing straight into a cryo because there are just a lot of dangers in the area. I've had to take out raptors, I've had to take out sabers, Titanimera or whatever they're called, the little ant guys. Oh my god, it's just been a bit chaotic. Now we can take a look. You know what? Now we can take a look. I feel a little bit safer now. Let's take a look at the stats, and we are looking at 5355 in health, 1140 in stam, 360 weight, and 304 melee. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like most of the points went into melee. Because the weight doesn't seem that good at 360. It seems almost like identical to what we had. I don't know. But regardless, we got ourselves a doedicurus. We got ourselves a... not in third person. We got ourselves a doedicurus. We got ourselves a utility tame. Let's go over to number 2, and that is going to be the Anky, I think. Yeah, the Anky's down to 7,900. We may have to wait a little bit longer, but let's head on over there. Let's give it measures and see kind of what the progress is looking like here. And it is ours, utility tame number 2, the Anky. Okay, sweet. Let's give it into this saddle, and let's check out the stats. So we're looking at 5320 in health, 595 stam, 395 in weight, which is really good, and 339 melee. Yeah, I feel like this one also got a really big boost in melee. I feel like... was this the one that was at 165 originally, or was it the Mammoth? The Mammoth might have been the one. But, yeah, I feel like for some reason it seems like with utility tames, a lot of the stats just end up going into melee. Or it could be that they do go into weight and stuff like that. It's just that there's not as many points. Like, It's not a lot, basically. Even though there are some points in weight, it just doesn't seem that significant. I don't know. But anyways, let's head over to the Mammoth. Let's see if we can get this thing. I think we're going to have to wait a little bit for this guy, just because it's the most recent one that we knocked on out and everything. But let's take a trip on over there. I'm going to throw some measure berries on it, and we'll see how much that progresses us. Well, we got a little bit of time, unfortunately. Yeah, so why not do a little bit of a loot run? Let's see what we can find. Alright, we got a purple drop with... Nah. Ooh, we got a red drop in the murder snow. Okay, yeah, we're going for this. Come on, come on. Gotta watch that health, though. Gotta watch that health. All right, come on, come on. We got this. 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 Oh, shoot. It's literally in the ground. Oh, damn it. All right, I guess we don't got this. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, not a lot of drops out right now, so you guys know what that means. Let's go in here. Yeah, let's get those yellow. Let's get those blue crates and everything and see what we can get. I probably should not be doing this with a Maywing, but... Because getting out of here is going to be kind of interesting. But if you guys don't know, this place is really good. You end up getting yourself a ton of loot crates. Feel me a saddle wooden club, not really good, but it's fine. It is what it is. Let's hop on out here. There we go. The problem is there's a ton of... Oh, no. Oh, shoot. I think I'm going to switch over to the Argent for this part because, yeah, getting out of here is going to be an absolute pain. So, yeah, I think that's the best bet. But, let's not get in that water. That water's going to, like, kill us. Let's get this yellow crate down here. But, yeah, this is basically one of the entrances to the Ice Queen and everything. Come on, land. Anytime now. There we go. Yeah, so this is one of the entrances to the Ice Queen. We have ourselves a Parasaur saddle. That's actually pretty good. But at this entrance, you can find some really good loot in the form of crates. So you can get yourself some yellow, and you can get some blue ones in here. If you're not at that level that you can get red crates yet, yeah, this is a pretty good spot to go to, which, of course, is kind of in our case right now. We're not at the level of red crates. We can get red drops, but we can't get red... Can we? No, we cannot. We can't get red with ring around it, because I think you need to be level 75 for that. We're going to knock these dire bears off the cliff, because these are crazy high-level dire bears. I think they're like 200-300. Let's take a look. Oh, you're 110. Interesting. I feel like you do get high-level ones, though. We're going to check those ones down below, because I'm not lying. I know. Where are they, by the way? Oh, there's one in the water. There it is. Okay. What level are you? Oh, you're level 50. Maybe not. Oh, why did I always think that they were, like, crazy high-level ones? I still feel like they are. I'm going to go with my gut and say that they are. We just got really lucky that those were low-level ones. So, there we... Oh, yes. This is why you go for these kind of crates. Holy crap. Okay. 314 durability, 290 weapon damage, Ascendant long neck. Yes, this is why you come over to this spot in order to get these crates. I'm actually looking, I'm going to be honest, I was not expecting a long neck. I'm more looking for tools, because again, we're still using just primitive metal tools. So this is a really good spot to farm if you want to get some really good armor, if you want to get yourself some really good, obviously long necks, but a lot of just different things, basically. Now, if you want to go crazy, we got a blueprint for a stone pick. Not looking stone, but, you know, the ARK gods are kind of listening, I guess. If you want to go through, there's a tunnel, and I'll show it off in a minute. You can get red loot crates. We're not going to do that, one, because we're not leveled enough for... Oh my god, Ascendant Stone Pick. You've got to be kidding me. So, yeah, like I said, they're listening. They're just kind of fucking with us a little bit. But if you go through here, this will take you towards the Ice Queen. I'm not going to do it, but if you go this way... By the way, let's look at that There we go, 290 dire bear. Told you guys. I wasn't lying. If you go through there, you can get yourself some red loot crates. The problem is, they're all surrounded by ice death worms that you'll have to kill. So first of all, we're not going there because, well, we're not at the level of those yet anyways. Looks like the Mammoth Tame, so we're gonna head on over there right away. We ended up getting some good stuff, but we also don't have anything that can kill ice worms, which again, kind of goes along the line of getting the Utility Tames for the kibble farm, for all that stuff, because if we definitely come across a saddle at some point, it's a 100% guarantee. Yeah, when you deload the caves, that's what happens, at least on console. So don't worry, guys, we didn't just crash or anything. I love how I just had a Mammoth Tame and I'm looking at the green color one. What was I saying? Yeah, so we're looking towards... Oh, hello, Mr. Yudi. We're looking towards a better tame for killing dinos and stuff. I don't know what that is going to be yet, obviously. A saddle will solidify what we're going to go for, but I don't know about you guys, but I'm thinking of Thyla eventually, to be honest. One of those creatures that you need kibble for in order to tame perfectly. And back at base, we have ourselves Deinonychus, and of course I have one on me, and we could get a team of them. That might be a route that we go instead. For taking on the caves. That's actually not a bad option. We just need a better saddle than primitive. So, let me know in the comments down below, guys. Where have you gotten your Thyla saddles? Where have you gotten your Deinonychus saddles? Because it can be one of those two. I've always used Thylas in order to, let's say 201. Oh, it was a 135. Oh my god, I'm thinking, shouldn't it have been 202 as a 135? Did it lose a level? Interesting. I didn't think they should lose a level. I think it's... Interesting. Okay, so we lost a level. It's supposed to be 202, if I'm not mistaken. I thought I did the research right. Maybe with mammoths I was wrong specifically, but regardless, we have a 201 mammoth. We also have a yellow drop coming on down, so you guys know I'm going... Ooh, that's blue with a ring around it. I know it's blue, but it does have a ring around it. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's dive bomb it. Oh my god, I was gonna say, hopefully there's no terror birds around. There's always terror birds around. Oh my god. Alright, hopefully the terror bird kind of... Yep, I already saw it. One off the cliff. Perfect. And now we can get this ring, which is going to have a blueprint for a metal wall. Oh my god, I can't get this. No, 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 no. Oh my god, we're not going to be able to get it because of this. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my god, really? Thank you. Okay. Oh my god, we got that in time. Ascended Manta Saddle. Interesting. A compass, no thank you. Where's the Manta Saddle? Okay. Alright. I mean, I've never personally been a fan of mantas, but it's a pretty good saddle. This is really funny. A stone pick. 337. Oh my god. Anyways, we don't need that flint, and we don't need the stone. So we can get rid of that. But let's head on over. Let's get our mammoth. Let's also figure out how the hell we're going to get out of here with the Maywing. I don't actually... Oh, God. I don't even know what's in front of me right now. Oh, it's a parasaur. Okay. It's really dark. It's a little bit lighter on your guys' screen, but yeah, for me, it's a little bit dark right now. There we go. All right. Let's go on through here. There's no path. No, there's nothing. No. Okay. Let's go this way. I think we'll figure it out. Long story short, we'll get to the mammoth, we'll get this thing in a cryo, and of course, we'll check out that yellow drop too. All right, mammoth incoming in 3, 2, 1. Got it. Sweet. All right, let's see kind of what your stats are. Let's put on your saddle at 149 saddle. 6461 in health, which actually 6460, sorry. Not bad. It started out with 4,000. 1353 in stam, pretty good. 800 in weight, pretty good. 243 melee damage, not good. But again, that's okay. it's fine having not great melee on it. Basically, melee on these kind of dinos just represents the yield that you get from them. So higher melee, higher yield usually. But I'm more focused on the weight specifically because, again, these guys, regardless, will get a ton of materials for us. So it's not that big of a deal. I do want to check out that yellow drop, though. Hopefully we can get there in time. It's probably going to be close. It's probably going to be at 20, 30 durability at this point, so we're gonna have to kind of get in and get out, honestly. But Utility does not help. Alright, let's see if we can get to this before anything attacks us. It is not a ring around it. That's fine, though. Come on, come on, come on. Just grab and go. Journeyman Shotgun, Mastercraft Megaloceros Saddle. Not shabby. Not too bad. Alright, so it's a 68 armor. We have some really good ones back at base, though. Not in the form of blueprints, but during the Christmas event, Megaloceros Saddles, I think I got like a 180 something. It was absolutely nuts. But that, in fact, guys, is going to wrap up this episode. We got our 3 utility tames for this one in the form of the Anky, the Mammoth, and the Doedicurus. And guys, of course, there are multiple different utility dinos and stuff like that. These are my top 3. During this series, we will tame the rest of them, but for right now, the big 3 is what works for me. But guys, that's going to wrap this one up. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't done already. Show your support for the channel. Help me on out. And if you want to support me even further, check out my YouTube membership that I have. We also have the, what is it called? Like the thank you, super thanks, whatever. So if you want to show your support that way, that helps the channel out too. Thank you guys so much for watching this one, and I will see you guys in the next one.